Greetings, starseeds and lightworkers. Ava here, and today we're going to answer a question for Stefina, and I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. You wrote a question in around how to communicate with your Pleiadian family, and I'm sure a lot of you have questions about how to just connect with your guides, Pleiadian family, other star system family members as well. So you say that you have managed to contact them once in a dream, and since then, you're not able to connect with them again. So we're going to just dive in. DiYeena, for those that who are new here, welcome. We are going to be channeling DiYeena, who is a member of the Pleiadian family. So without any further ado, I'm going to go out and I'll put you in touch with the Pleiadians. Greetings! This is DiYeena of the Pleiadian family, and we are here. We love to say to bring the love. You see, to bring the love. And we love this question because it is our deepest desire for us to be in communication. And what we want you to know is that we are always in communication with you, whether you are aware of it or not, you see. So be at peace with that, you see. Be at peace with knowing that there is always a conversation at play. There is always, like we like to say, like holding the hands or like laying the head in your in the lap, you see. You can pretend that you are laying your head in our laps, you see, when you're feeling you need the more comfort, you see. So I know a lot of you are wondering about how to make more connection, how to develop the relationship so that it feels like an old dear friend, you see. And for many of you, you have this relationship and maybe you want to just take it a little bit further. And maybe some of you are just brand new and we're like, I feel like maybe there is some truth to this. There is some resonance here and I'm very curious. Maybe I can connect with my family or my origins, you see. And so we are going to broaden this topic from just the Pleiadian family members to any family who's not on the earth, you see, because it is so vast. And really the tools are the same, you see. This is the beauty. This is the beauty, you see, is that it is really the same techniques and there are many. So I do not want to say that simply because we give one or two techniques that this is all the ways. This is very many, not all the ways. So you do what works for you. So we give you a couple, you try them out, you don't get the answers, you come back and say, DiYeena, that did not work for me. You give me another one, please. You see, and we will. You see, so it works like that, you see, and that is the way that we can communicate, you see. So one way is simply the way that you are doing now, which is to tune in to people that have this open channel in a way that is very alive, you see, that you can come and you can ask the questions, you can really get your answers, you can feel right at home, you see, in the frequency. So it is not even that you are getting your questions answered, it is that you are feeling at home in your heart when you are receiving this transmission, you see, when you are in the communion with it, you see. And that is what a lot of you are missing and what you are really wanting to, that is why you keep coming back to DiYeena, you see, a lot of you, is because you just feel the home. You just feel the home in your heart, you see. And this is part of it, you see, this is part of it. And this is why we come, because it's like saying to all the humans, you're doing the good job, you see. You're doing the good job. And sometimes that's all you need to keep going. So we like to be here for that. So you are accurate that dreams are a very easy way for some to really tap in, but sometimes it feels like an accident. Say, well, I woke up and I had this amazing dream and I do not know how to recreate it. I cannot do it again. It will not come back. What is wrong? Why will it not happen? You see, it feels like it is just not even on purpose, you see. So how do we make it feel like it's not an accident? You see, how do we recreate these amazing dreams? You see, we think about it when we go to sleep. We say, okay, I'm going to dream it again. I'm going to dream it again. You see, and we try to put it in the consciousness. You see, sometimes that works, sometimes it does not work. You see, so what do we do? What to do? So you can do things more in the waking state that will really allow you to develop the connection. One way in particular is to use what you're familiar with in the words of light language. Some of you say, well, okay, so some people know how to do that, but what I heard that was like speaking in tongues or some kind of gibberish. I'm not really sure what that means, and I'm not quite sure if it is of the light or if it is just devil talking, you see. We do not know, so we just don't trust it, you see. That's maybe what some say, you see. Others of you maybe more who are tuned in a little more frequently here, you know it's really, really beautiful, you see. So what is it? You see, it's really a way of tapping into the essence of the now. The essence of it now. Some people say, the light language is an ancient language. That is nonsense. There is no time. How can it be ancient? It is now. It is always in the now. So it is a way for you to be present, more present, with more frequencies of what exists in this moment, which is everything. So you can do this in a variety of ways. And another thing you could call this is channeling, you see, because everyone is a channel in their own way, whether it is through the music or through the art or through sound or through writing or through sports. You see, we all have our ways. But it is not to be undermined because it does not sound like DiYeena here, you see. It's all valid. And it is all consciousness, you see. So it is really finding your way that provides a little bit more of a connection in your heart, a little bit more of an expansion in your heart. Because it is all about your heart space and your intention, you see. Very, very simple in that way. So when you are focused in on the heart, you are tuned into your intention. I would like to connect with my starseed family, you see, wherever that may be in the world, in the universe, in the cosmos. You say, I would like to connect and I would like to know more, you see. And you simply set that intention. And you can really, when you are in the heart, you do not need to worry so much about, is it going to be of the light or of the love? It is of the love when you are coming from the heart in a pure place. You see, that is the frequency. If you hold that frequency, that's what you receive, you see. Isn't that beautiful? So that takes a little bit of the worry away, you see. So in it, of the love, it's of the love, period, you see. So coming into the heart, you see, and then using some of these sounds, these seed sounds, we put it in another video earlier, the Bija mantras. These are the seed sounds of the creation, you see, which are available in your frequency, and they are actually seed sounds of what you would consider the light language as well, you see. It taps you into the essence of sound, which is the essence of creation, and light language is just that, it is the essence of creation. It is in creative form. You see, we're creating together all the time. So when you are tapped into that, you are simply tapping into the music of the heart. Isn't that fascinating? So light language, another way to think about it is light language is simply the music of the heart. And so what is your music? What is your music? And the more you begin to awaken and open to that, whatever is natural and easy for you, and maybe it is a little bit stifled because of maybe somebody told you one time that you were no good at it, you see, but when you remove all of that, you realize, wow, this is really, really the way that I connect, you see. When you know that this is the way that you connect, then you say, okay, this is my way. This is one of my ways. This is a very easy, good feeling way. And then you simply do it. You say, okay, I am going to start in the heart, and maybe you use the sound of ah in the heart, because this is a very seed sound in the heart of the love, you see. Easy for all. Ah. You see, and you can just simply tone this, you see, and with the intention of love and connection. And this is one way, because in the sound, then it's almost like a tuning fork for us, you see. Ah, they're ready. They're ready. They're available, you see. And then the other key is to get good at the listening. It is simply being more in the silence, you see. We often say, I really don't hear my guides at all evermore, anywhere, because I don't hear them. Where are they? They must not be here with me. It is not that we are not here, we're always here. It is that you are too distracted by your days, by what is happening in your world. And so you've lost the ability in a certain way to listen, to hear what is. And so when you begin to get quiet, getting on the earth, connecting into the earth star chakra underneath your toes, and you are in your heart, you will hear us. We promise you this. You just have to get the intention and give yourself the time and the space to do it. So simply do that, you see, and then tone the ahs with your voice, you see, and get good at just allowing yourself to free flow with it, you see. And maybe other sounds come out as well, you see. You would be surprised when you simply trust this flow and allow yourself to create from the tonality. What will be created today? From the love, it's all beautiful, you see. So allow it, and let yourself be the good listener. Let yourself be the good listener. So these are really the two keys, it is like an answered prayer in that way, because you are toning out, saying, okay, knock, knock, my guide, I am ready for you. You say, I'm saying, hello, I'm here, do you hear me? And we say back, we are here, do you hear us? You see, we whisper so gently to your ears, and we say, how good is the listening? You see, so we start with the soft whisper. Are you there? How are you today? You see, and we maybe give you a little bit of a caress on your cheek, or we put a hand on your heart, you see, or we hold your hand, or we tell you how wonderful you are and how much you are loved. And so these things are always happening, you see. So it is really up to you to really find the intention and the space and the time to say, yes, this is a priority for me, and I am going to get good at listening to my guides and my starseed family, wherever they may be. And you will over time begin to ask them specific questions. You start by just developing the relationship. Ask, what is your name? What is the name of my family members up there? What was my name when I was over there? And start to develop this type of relationship, you see. And then you start to ask the questions, you see, where am I from? Even just that, you see. And you can connect in with either your higher self, or you can ask the names of some of your guides. Or if you know already, you just begin to develop more and start asking and listening and play around with creation. Play around with your body of creation, you see, because you are a creative force. And see what happens when you choose to initiate the relationship of creation in play through form, you see. And it is through this body of form. So you are amplifying your ability to create in all the levels, and part of the creation is developing relationships with others. You see, that is one form of creating. And whether it is on the earth or off the earth, it does not even matter, you see. So this is the way. This is a way, you see. So you try it, you do the knock, you do the listening, you get the good, and then you say, oh, okay, a couple of weeks or maybe a month, you give it at least a month, you see, of trying, you see, of doing, not even trying, but of doing. Every day, you say, you do that for 30 days, you hear nothing, you come back to me and you say, knock, DiYeena, that did not work for me. Can we try something new? Can we try another kind, you see? And we will have another way, you see. We will show you another option, you see, because there's not the only option. We do not want to overwhelm, because this is a simple one that does work for all. If you're patient and open and available, you see, so try, begin to relate in this way and see what happens. Be curious and see. We will leave you with this for now. We love you all so dearly, and thank you so much for this very sweet question of connection, because we feel your heart in it and your desire to really really reconnect with your family. And we can imagine your feelings of just feeling alone and lonely some days. And we just want you to know that you are never alone. We are always here with you, and we are always so close. And just to tune in and just place a hand on your heart and ask to feel us, you see. And that is really simple. Just ask. And we are here, you see. We are here. And just begin to trust the things that come through. Trust the little subtleties. Trust what you hear. When you ask a question, you get a thing. You maybe think, oh, I just thought that up. Maybe it's make-believe. Don't trust it, because it is us communicating with you, you see. And begin to trust it, you see. As long as you are coming from the heart and you're coming from the love, you can trust what is coming through, you see. And the more you get to develop that relationship, the clearer that communication will become, you see. Very, very beautiful. All right, we love you all so very much. Bye for now. I trust that message was exactly what you needed to hear today. And if you have a question for DiYeena that you would like answers, you can leave it in the comment below, or you can head over to DiYeena.com to get more information. We love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. And if you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you so much.